A lot of new people are seeing the Hellcord for the first time thanks to this video. So if you just watched that, hi, how's it going? I've been seeing some comments about the exhaust system because on that specific video, it had some caption about this car being a sleeper. And it is kind of, because right now with the car off, you have no clue what's actually in this car. Like I could say there's a Lamborghini V10 in here and you might believe it. Or I could say there's a 4-cylinder or a V6 or a V8, like you really don't know. But as soon as I turn it on, you hear... And that's not really much of a sleeper because anyone who has any sense of common sense would immediately know that this is not a normal Honda Accord from just hearing the idle. The goal is not to be a full sleeper. It's a semi-sleeper because as you can see from the front of the vehicle, it has some tacky add-ons like the claw mark or the carbon fiber hood scoops. And these are literally just put here to stroll from Amazon. They don't actually work. And you're probably already thinking, well, didn't you just say you can hear from the exhaust it's not a sleeper? Well, yeah, but you're not gonna know for sure exactly what's in the car unless I lift up this hood right here. I could say it's a variety of engines. I could say it's an LS4 making only like 300 horsepower, or like another V8 that's only like a 5.3 or a 5.0, some low horsepower type deal. Plus, this car makes almost 2,000 horsepower. Once you make horsepower that high, yeah, you can kind of hear it in the idle right now with like the chopping, but you're not gonna know exactly how much horsepower. Like it could chop like that with even like 800, or you could have another V8 chop like that with like 300. What I'm about to say is not to flex or anything weird like that, it's just to state a fact. A lot of people have seen the Hellcord videos. The one video I was mentioning a little earlier ago, that has like 5 million views on YouTube alone, and it has another few million plus views on like TikTok and Instagram. Like a lot of people already seen this car, so it's like it's not that much of a secret that once you see the little Hellcat badge on the side, it's the Hellcord. And I kind of like that because people already know that, so it's like no point to really try to hide it and be like, hey, this is not really the Hellcord. Like maybe I'll make a different car sleeper build, because that's another thing that a lot of you may have not really thought about before. Even though the Hellcord is a crazy car that will have a lot of content made on it for a very long time to come, especially because, let's be real, you found me from the Hellcord. In the future, I do plan on making videos with completely different cars and making other insane builds similar to the Hellcord. Maybe another build that's an economy car with a big V8 or something of that nature, and have that actually be more of a sleeper with like the appearance and maybe even the exhaust system. But this one, I like how it sounds. I want to hear that big American V8 roar down the freeway as I'm just cruising. Or when I'm in Mexico or closed courses, it gets pretty rowdy. So that sounds lovely too. I want to hear the exhaust. I just don't care that much about having a real sleeper. If you want to hear how loud this exhaust is and see how fast this car is, watch this video on screen.